782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Son, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills. And with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Lively and Steve support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827. 333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552. Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
Hi again, everyone. Welcome to softball on Classic Hits 97.7. We get ready for Duke and Mangum here this afternoon, and kind of a scramble to get things underway. Richard Carney just getting here not that long ago because he was in Newcastle. It was All-State Tryout Day today. Kelby Kusher leading it off against Nicole Rogers, and there's a fly ball into shallow left center field. Catches made for out number one. One up, one down. Kusher retired on the fly ball to left center field. And again, good to have you alongside on this Tuesday afternoon on Classic Hits 97.7. Nicole Rogers, as we mentioned, pitching. Her battery mate will be Maddie Lively. And a ground ball underneath the glove of Rogers into right field for a base hit. So Emily Von Raysfeld is aboard with a single, one-out single for Von Raysfeld. At second base, Sarah Rogers. The first baseman, Haven Gilbert. Sarah Rogers at second. Over at third, you'll find Emmett Geralds. The shortstop, as always, Dusty Pence. And the outfield from left to right will include Victoria Gerald's. Here's a pitch lifted towards Gerald's and left. She'll come in, then go back, make the catch for out number 2 as Kaylee Keck is retired on one pitch on a fly ball to left field. 2 up, 3 up, 1 base hit, and 2 gone for Kaylee Rice. Rice, the pitcher this afternoon. Also in the outfield for Richard, you will find, as we told you, Gerald's, Kyra Hussey, and Kayla Reese. So 2 out, 1 on here in the first. And the first pitch to Rice, taken for a strike, and it's 0-1 on Kylie. Abby Jones waits in the on-deck circle. Nicole Rogers is not the pitcher. Richard's got 2 number 1s in the book. That's kind of what I was thought. Looking at that, J.C. Nippert actually is on the mound, throws a ball here, 1-1, and Rogers is in center field, I guess. Yeah, but you got Nippert at 1, and you got Nicole Rogers at 1. Here's the pitch from J.C. Little fly ball into left field, foul territory, giving chase and making a great play in foul territory for out number 3. Is the left fielder, Victoria Gerald's. Good catch by Gerald's down the line to make the catch, and the inning will come to an end. Duke comes up empty in their half of the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on board. At the end of a half inning of play, it's Duke nothing. Mangum coming to bat. Classic Hits 97.7.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
All right, here we go. Bottom half of inning number 1. Mangum coming to bat. Nicole Rogers, Dusty Pence, and Haven Gilbert. Then Sarah Rogers, Sydney Webb, and Victoria Gerald's, Kyra Hussey, Maddie Lively, and Kayla Reese, and J.C. Nippert, and Emma Gerald's. They will face here in inning number 1. Kylie Rice, the first pitch from Rice is a strike in the count 0-1. So Rogers down to the count 0-1. Next pitch on the way. Nicole had a notion outside for a ball, and the count level at 1-1. Wind blowing towards left field, so the ball will carry well that way. What pitch rolled on the ground to short, fielded there, and the throw in time, getting by a step. Nicole Rogers, a nice bang play there, turned in by the shortstop, Gilby Kusher, for out number 1. So 1 gone. Retired on the 6-3 putout is Nicole Rogers. Here's Dusty Pence. Pence, along with Kyra Hussey and Sarah Rogers, with Richard Carney in Newcastle earlier today at the All-State basketball tryouts. Strike 1 delivered to Dusty. She's down in the count 0-1. And they had to make a mad dash from Newcastle to get back here in time to play softball. So the count 0-1 on Dusty. Pence, little line drive down the left field line. It'll hook foul. And the count on Pence is 0-2. So it'll be interesting to see how those 3 respond. Basketball tryouts earlier today. And you're sitting in the car for probably a total of 5 hours or so. And even when you're young, not always easy to get your legs to come back for you. There's a fly ball into left field. And it'll get over the head of Kelsey Summers, get to the fence. Summers gets it back in quickly and will hold Dusty to a long single. She's aboard with one going. So Pence hit it hard, and Summers surprised by that ball out there in right center field. It got over her head and got to the fence. So here's Haven Gilbert. Gilbert takes outside for a ball. The count is 1-0 on Haven. Getting the word from Chad Fox, all is good. Well, we always like it when all is good, and we're in the bottom of the first inning. 1-0 pitch on the way here to Gilbert. Haven lifts a fly ball into left field, and that one will carry over the wall and out of here. Haven Gilbert with a 2-run home run here in inning number 1. We talked about the ball carrying well towards left field and saw it right there. Haven hit it hard and got enough lift and separation on it to get it out of here. Mangum on top 2-0. So good job by Gilbert, really beginning to hit the softball well now for the Lady Tigers. They split a pair last night up at Lady, beating Canute in the first ball game and then losing to the Lady Bison. 2-0 lead here. We are in inning number 1. Mangum on top. Sarah Rogers now will step in. Rogers looks at one inside for a ball. 1-0 on Sarah. Kylie Rice, as we mentioned, the pitcher. Emily Von Raysfeld is the catcher. Blakely Dill over at first, as that goes 2-0 now on Sarah. Zoe Cowino is at second. Kaylee Keck is at third. Kelby Kusher at short. Pitch to Rogers, taken for a strike, and a count on Sarah. Now 2-1. In the outfield, Jaden Ruiz, Kelsey Summers, Abby Jones, and Caitlin Hill for the Lady Tigers of Duke. Fly ball left field. Summers going back, still going back, and that one is out of here. Home run for Sarah Rogers. So Mangum jumping early and often here in inning number 1. Back-to-back jacks from Gilbert and Rogers, and that'll make it 3-0 with only one out here in inning number 1. And again, the ball carrying extremely well towards left field. So here comes Sydney Webb. Kind of laughing. Dad telling me last night, he said, man, that tournament last week cost me a lot of money. Sydney hitting 7 home runs in the 2-day festival, which cost $70. But it went to a good cause. Those folks over there in Kanawha, softball team that had that tragedy earlier this year. Pitch to Webb. Comes up short. That'll run the count 2-0 on Sid the Kid. Mangum on top 3-0. 2-0 pitch on the way here. Looks like that may have been a little bit deep. Bill Ferguson says it's a strike. And the count now 2-1 on Sydney Webb. 2-1 pitch on the way. Inside for a ball. 3-1 on Sydney. So Webb now can be patient here and set on one if she wants. Mangum on top 3-0. And the 3-1 pitch to Webb. Sydney, fly ball left field. Summers going back and waves goodbye. That's the 3rd home run in a row for Mangum. Solo shot for Sydney Webb. And Mangum on top 4-0. Mike McAlexander checking out the broadcast on OKSports.tv. Mike, good to have you alongside. Enjoy the 23-0 shellacking last night that the Mangum Tiger baseball team handed out to the group from Sayre. That one just turned into the proverbial debacle there. Here's Victoria Gerald now. The left fielder steps in for the first time on the afternoon. Mangum on top 4-0. First pitch to the left fielder. A little bit deep for a ball. And the count 1-0 on Victoria. Richard happy with his start after, as we mentioned, being on the road all day and at Newcastle. Victoria had a notion. Took it for a strike, and the count leveled at 1-1 on Gerald's. Well, she's not near me, Chad, so I don't know. Gerald's tries to go the other way and goes through the legs of Cowino and into right field. That's an error on the second baseman, Zoe Cowino. Victoria Gerald's is aboard with one gone here in inning number 1. Let's see if I can find Katie Carney to run the scoreboard for us, as the scoreboard not working at the facility. Kyra Hussey going to step in. Kyra, part of those All-State tryouts earlier today. Takes for a strike, and it's 0-1 on Kyra. Mangum on top 4-0. in the bottom half of inning number 1. Hussey, a little pop-up behind short. Kushner going to go out and make the play in shallow left field for out number 2. So Kelby, part of both the 2 outs in the inning. Got a ground ball rollout for Nicole Rogers to begin the ball game, and now goes into shallow left to catch the pop-up of Kyra Hussey. Here's Maddie Lively. Lively bats with 1 on, 2 out here in the first, and Mangum on top 4-0. That ball hit the plate. Ball 1 to Maddie Lively. 1-0 pitch as Maddie steps back in now and gets ready. Her club on top 4-0. Lively, line drive. Summers is there to make the catch for out number 3. And that was an adventure indeed. Mangum, though, will come up with 4 runs in the inning. 4 runs on a total of 4 hits. There was an error and a runner left on board. At the end of 1, it's Mangum on top 4-0. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Well, she does great work, especially since it's free. And yes, Katie Carney will keep our scoreboard on the OK Sports and Facebook feeds that you're watching. Our thanks to Katie for doing that. We told her we wouldn't dock her pay this week. As we mentioned, Richard Marks once sang, "Nothing from nothing equals nothing." Abby Jones takes it for a strike, and it's on 1 on Abby. She'll lead it off for Duke here in their half of inning number 2. 0-1 pitch on the way to Abby. High fly ball, left center field. Going back and watching it go goodbye, Kyra Hussey and Nicole Rogers and Abby Jones. A leadoff home run here in inning number 2. Jones was named recently to the All-Native American All-State team for Oklahoma. So Jones hits the home run and gets her club on the board here in inning number 2. And that'll make it a 4-1 ball game. Certainly not the last home run we will see here this afternoon and this evening. Left-handed hitting Kelsey Summers now will step in. There's not many left-handed batters in the baseball and softball that we have done so far this year. It's certainly a rarity. Summers looks at a strike, and it's 0-1. Pops this one up high in the air, shallow center field. Hussey calling for it. Kyra will make the catch for out number 1. Little can of corn out there for Kyra Hussey. So Summers gone on the pump up. 1 gone now for Jaden Ruiz. Ruiz, left fielder here this afternoon for Duke. Takes a strike, and it's 0-1 on Jaden. 4-1 ball game. Mangum on top. Stunning here. Chad Fox telling me I'm too quiet. That never happens. Probably want to write that down. What? Check the time here. Called ball 2, or ball 1 rather, on Jaden Ruiz. 1-1. Yeah, let's go ahead and check the time. 6:03. I know you felt the earth stop moving on its axis there. Line drive, base hit, center field. Good job by Ruiz. That one up in her eyes, and tomahawked it out into center field for a base hit. 1 out single now for Jaden Ruiz. And here's Blakely Dill. Dill, the first baseman for this group from Duke. And again, a left-handed hitter. Kind of a hazy afternoon here. One gone, runner at first. Mangum on top, 4-1. Dill, ground ball back to the pitcher. Nippert will go to Pence for one. Flip to first, not in time. Dusty kind of had to go back across her body to make the catch for out number 2. So fielder's choice, Dill safe at first base. Fielder's choice that goes 1-6. 2 gone, though, for Caitlin Hill. Hill, the right fielder, and another left-handed hitter. So as soon as we say there's not many left-handed hitters in the games we're covering, 3 of the last 4 have been left-handed. 2 gone here in inning number 2. Mangum on top, 4-1. Runner at first. Ground ball to second. Rogers is there. Turns her head, flips and throws in time for the out nonetheless. And the inning will come to a close. That one kind of made a funny little hop on Sarah right as it got to her. So Duke gets their first run of the ball game. They come up with 1 run on a pair of hits. There were no errors, that a runner left on board. At the end of an inning and a half, Mangum leads 4-1. Classic Hits 97.7.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Kayla Reese leading it off here in the second inning for Mangum. 1-0 on the right fielder. Reese hits a fly ball into left field. That's pretty well hit, and she got it out of here. How about that? Kayla Reese with a home run to left field. And Reese got that one up in the wind, and it just kept going. And it looked for a moment like there was going to be room out there for Jaden Ruiz, and suddenly she's up against the fence and the ball is gone. So we've got a total of 6 runs in the ball game, and all 6 have come on a home run. Dusty Pence had a single in the first inning, and then Gilbert drove her home with a home run. Here's J.C. Nippert now. Nippert a chance to help her own cause, up 5-1 in inning number 2. First pitch on the way to Nippert. J.C. closes off that stance like she wants to go the opposite way. Takes it for a ball, 1-0 on Nippert. Baseball coming up this weekend along the Fox Radio Network on 98.7, News Radio 98.7. There's a ground ball towards short. Kusher sets, fires low. Ball goes down the right field line. Nippert on her way to second base. She's there on the throwing error in scoring position with nobody out. Kusher probably rushed that one and had a little bit more time to make the throw. And instead it was low and unable to dig it out. Blakely Dill over at first base. So here's Emma Gerald's the right fielder, or the third baseman, I should say. Mangum on top, 5-1, runner in scoring position. And nobody out here in inning number 2. Ball outside of Gerald's. A conference tournament coming up on, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday over at Hobart. As this one is popped high in the air, shallow left field. Summers coming on, and she'll fall down and make the catch. Well, I tell you what, that is a young person making that catch of that little pop-up in shallow left center field. You and I try to do it. We do the splits like that, fall forward. It's next week before we're able to get back to our feet. So 1 gone. Back to the top of the order we go, and Nicole Rogers. Rogers grounded out her first time around. First pitch on the way to Nicole. She'll lift it high in the air into shallow center field. Jones is there to make the catch for out number 2. So 2 gone here in the second. Mangum on top, 5-1. Talking about that tournament up there at Hobart, conference tournament. Mangum, Hobart, Navajo, Snyder, Sayre. Who else playing in it? Don't have the schedule here in front of me, but we'll have the semifinal games for you on Friday night. Strike one taken here by Pence, and then all 4 games on Saturday. And again, you'll be able to listen to those on 98.7 as Pence hits one high in the air to left field, and Dusty has got herself a home run. So Dusty Penn's 2 for 2 in the ball game. Scored a couple of times and now has 2 RBI. Mangum now 3 in the inning, 7 on the ball game, and they lead it 7-1. Dusty Pence with a 2-run, 2-out shot here in inning number 2. You'll be able to also live stream those ball games, I am told, along our platforms, the Facebook platforms, 98.7, along with Classic Hits, 97.7, and on OKSports.tv. Ball taken by Haven Gilbert. Gilbert ahead in the count, 1-0. Haven 1 for 1, 2-run home run, her first time around. Gilbert, line shot, base hit into left field, hit that one hard. Got top hand spin on it, and good play by Summers to get it back in quickly. 2 gone for Sarah Rogers. Rogers, a solo home run, her first time around. So baseball coming up Friday and Saturday along the network. Again, 98.7 News Talk. Fly ball center field. Abby Jones came in, then had to go back and circle the wagons and made the play for out number 3. Fly out to center field for Sarah Rogers will bring the inning to a close, but not before the Lady Tigers come up with 3 more runs. 3 runs on a couple of hits, actually 3 hits, 1 error, and nobody left on base. And after 1.5, Mangum on top. 7-1, Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there. Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
All right, here we go. Inning number 3, and leading it off will be Zoe Coino. Then we'll go back to the top of the order, and Kelby Kusher and Emily Von Raysfeld. Pitch taken for a strike by Coino. And they'll level it at 1-1. Zoe playing second base here this afternoon for Duke. Lady Tigers of Mangum looking for their 10th win of the year. They are 9-5. Thank you, Dolly Parton, coming into the ball game. Count 2-1 on Coino. Zoe fly ball left field. Gerald's there to make the catch for out number 1. And Victoria barely had to move to make that catch. So 1 gone, back to the top of the order will go Kelby Kusher. Kusher hit it hard her first time around, but came up empty on the line drive. She is 0 for 1. Mangum leading 7-1 here in inning number 3. Kusher takes for a strike, and it's 0-1. Softball team going to Stonewall this weekend for a tournament down there. Outside for a ball. The count level at 1-1 now on Kelby Kusher. 1-1 pitch on the way here. Ground ball past Gerald's and into left field for a base hit. Ball hit hard. Victoria trying to get there. Took a little squiggly hop on her. Went over the glove and into left field. Base hit for Kusher. Here's Emily Von Raysfeld. She's 1 for 1 with a single. Mangum leading 7-1 here in inning number 3. And it has been home run derby time, mainly for Mangum. Pitch short to Von Raysfeld. 0-1 on Emily. There's a fly ball into left center, and Nicole Rogers is there to make the catch for out number 1. You saw the effects of the wind there. Nicole thought she, or out number 2, I should say, and Nicole thought she had an easy beat on that one, and it just kind of sliced away from her, and she had to make an adjustment at the end that she did make for out number 2. So 2 gone here, and Kelly Keck will step in. Keck 0 for 1. She popped out to left field her first time around. Ahead in the count here, 2-0. Going to be part of that basketball team that made noise in the postseason. The Duke Lady Tigers 3-0 now on Keck. Boys and girls teams both going to the state tournament. Fun stuff there. 3-0 pitch. Bouncing ball underneath the glove of Pence into shallow left field. Good job by Hussey to come track it down and hold Kelby Kusher at second base. 2-out single for Kaylee Keck keeps the inning alive now for Kylie Rice. Rice an opportunity to help herself here in inning number 3. Her club trailing 7-1. Mangum's got 7 runs, all the result of home runs in one form or fashion. And the lone run scored here by Duke also on a home run. First pitch taken for a ball by Rice. She's ahead in the count. 1-0. Line shot into left field. That's a base hit. Getting the ball back in quickly, but scoring anyhow from second base will be Kelby Kusher. Good job by Nicole Rogers to keep that out in front. And no more damage done there. Kusher scoring from second base. Keck will take her place there at the second sack. An RBI single for Rice over at first. 2 gone for Abby Jones. Jones a home run her first time around. Jan Babbitt says, go girls, for both sides. High fly ball, center field. Hussey coming on, still coming on, and Kyra will make the catch for out number 3. Jones took a healthy cut. Looked like the ball was going to carry better than it did, and a nice adjustment there by the center fielder, or the right center fielder, if you will, Kyra Hussey. So a run in the inning for Duke. They come up with 1 run on 3 hits. There are no errors and a couple of runners left on board. At the end of 2.5, Mangum leads at 7-2. Classic Hits 97.7.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Sydney Webb leads it off here in the third. Her club leading 7-2. Cold strike on Webb. Sid the Kid, a solo home run her first time around. 0-1 pitch on the way to Webb. That's deep for ball 1. 1-1 on Sydney. Mangum with 4 in the first and 3 more in the second. And again, Webb leading it off here in the third. Takes it for a strike, does Webb, and the count 1-2 on Sydney. Victoria Geralds waits in the on-deck circle. Kyra Hussey scheduled to bat this inning as well. 1-2 pitch on the way here. Ground ball towards third. Good play over there by Keck. She'll throw to first and throw it away, and Webb is going to be safe. So that'll be the third error of the ball game on Duke, and a club as good as Mangum, you just cannot afford to do that. Ball went into the dugout, by the way. And that becomes a dead ball situation. That'll give Webb second base. Nobody out here. In inning number 3, and Victoria Geralds will step in. Geralds reached on an error her first time around. She's 0 for 1. Bill Ferguson trying to catch the ball. Unable to do so. He hit home plate. 1-0 on Geralds. One-0 pitch on the way to Victoria. It's a line drive. Jones, though, comes on to make the play for out number 1. Good job by Abby. Good break of the ball there. It looked like Geralds was going to find the gap in right center field, but Jones there to go get it for out number 1. So 1 gone for Kyra Hussey. Hussey popped it short her first time around. She's 0 for 1. 7-2 ball game. Mangum on top here. Hussey, little looping line drive over the head of Kusher at short. Having to hold to see if that ball was going to fall down was Webb, and now she'll make third base. So a seeing eye single for Kyra Hussey. Maddie Lively now a chance to help her ball club. Lively lined out hard her first time around. She is 0 for 1. Runners at first and third. 1 gone here in the third. Mangum on top, 7-2. Webb over at third. Hussey at first, and ball one to Maddie Lively. One 0 pitch on the way to Maddie. She'll take free. Strike 1-1 now on Lively. Lively takes inside for a ball, 2-1. Mangum baseball team playing earlier this afternoon against Burns Flat Dill City. And if you've got a score, fire that over to us if you would, please. Ball game that started at 4:30, so it should be getting close to being done. Lively, another high fly ball to left field. Ruiz going back, still going back, and waving goodbye to the softball. Lively with a home run. So Maddie hit it hard her first time around. Came up empty, but not here. A 3-run jack. Maddie Lively with the home run. And Mangum will extend their lead to 10-2. Good job by Lively. Pitch up in her eyes and kept the hands up there and even with it. And rode it out of here down the left field line. Kayla Reese now will step in. Reese, a solo home run, her first time around. Mangum scoring in each of the first 3 frames and leading here 10-2. Reese takes inside for a ball, 1-0 on Caleb. Just one out in the inning. Victoria Gerald's hit it on the button, but right at the outfield. And Abby Jones, cold strike now on Reese, and the count level at 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way to Reese. High fly ball left field. Ruiz going back, and this time will have just enough room to make the catch for out number 2. Kayla hit it hard, but maybe got a little top spin on it, and it knocked the ball down. And Ruiz is there for out number 2. Here's J.C. Nippert. Nippert raced on an error her first time around and came around to score. Nippert, opportunity to help herself. She'll take it for a strike. And it's 0-1 on J.C. 0-1 pitch on the way. Nippert steps out for a ball. Count level at 1-1 on Nippert. 1-1 pitch. Inside for a ball. And count's gone 2-0. Or 2-1 rather. This place so crowded you couldn't find a place to park when you got here. Ball inside, and apparently that pitch we thought was a strike was a ball instead. So Nippert aboard for the second time on the base on balls. So Nippert aboard with 2 gone. And here's Emma Geralds. Gerald's flying out to center field her first time around. She's 0 for 1. Looks at the ball outside. 1-0 on Emma. So Gerald's ahead in the count here. Mangum on top. 10-2. Runner at first and 2 gone in the third. Gerald's high fly ball left field. Ruiz going back, still going back, and goes off of her glove and falls to the turf. Nippert getting a late start, but she will eventually score. And JC, she's got an ankle that is not always there together as well, so running rather gingerly along the base pass. And Gerald's reaching on the drop fly ball. She's at second base. Mangum leads at 11-2. Back to the top, Nicole Rogers. Rogers 0 for 2 in the ball game, and Nicole would like to bust open right now. Takes outside for a ball, 1-0 on Rogers. Emma Gerald's out at second base. 2 gone here in inning number 3. 4 across in the frame for Mangum. They lead 11-2. 2-0 now on Nicole Rogers. Dusty Pence, who is 2 for 2 in the ball game, waiting in the on-deck circle. 2-0 pitch. Line drive. Summers is there to make the catch, and the inning will come to a close. But Mangum comes up with 4 more runs in the inning. 4 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors, a walk, and a couple of runners left on board. At the end of 3, Mangum 11, Duke 2, Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Son, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Top of the 4th inning we go. Mangum on top, 11-2. As I mentioned, the Lady Tigers of Mangum looking for their 10th win of the year. 9-5 after the doubleheader split last night. Kelsey Summers leads it off, left-hander. Takes her strike, 0-1 on Summers. Summers popped out to center field her first time around. Pitch to Summers inside for a ball, 1-1. By the way, we had a couple of players flip-flopped out there. Kayla Reese actually is in right center field, and Kyra Hussey is in right. Fly ball left center field. Nicole Rogers there to make the catch for out number 1. Good job by Rogers to go to the point of attack and make the catch for the first out of the inning. Second time that Summers has been retired on a fly ball. Here's Jaden Ruiz. Ruiz singled her first time around and then was out on a fielder's choice. Hits this one off the leg of Nippert and it'll roll into center field for a base hit. So Jaden 2 for 2 in the ball game. That'll bring Blakely Dill to the plate. Dill rolled into that fielder's choice her first time around and is 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runner aboard. 1 gone here in the 4th. Mangum leading 11-2. Nippert's pitch. Knocked down at third by Gerald. She'll flip to Rogers for 1. Throw to first, not in time. So Ruiz recorded out number 2 there on the fielder's choice. Then it'll go 5-4. Dill over at first base with 2 gone. And Gerald's had to wait for Rogers to get to second base. And by the time she did, no opportunity to get Dill, the left-handed batter, was there safely by at least a couple of steps. Cold strike here on Caitlin Hill. Hill grounded out her first time around. She is 0 for 1. Runner at first, 2 gone here in the 4th. 11-2, Mangum on top. Another ground ball to Sarah. Rogers from second base will flip, and the inning will come to an end with no damage being done for Duke on the offensive end. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a runner left on board. After 3.5, Mangum 11, Duke 2, Classic Hits 97.7.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
All right, here we go. Bottom half of inning number 4. Mangum on top, 11-2. They'll send a home plate. Dusty Pence, Haven Gilbert, and Sarah Rogers. Tabitha Martin watching the broadcast. Caitlin Huckabee as well. Going to have you folks alongside. Duke taking a little extra time in the pitching circle there. Their club trailing 11-2, and probably talking about the fact we really don't want to get run ruled here. Pence 2 for 2 in the ball game. Dusty single and a home run. She scored a couple of runs. So Pence yet to be retired in the ballgame. And you look at Murderer's Row coming up for Mangum. Pence, Gilbert, Rogers, and Webb all have hit home runs here today. Strike 1 to Dusty, 0-1 on the shortstop from Mangum. Pence takes outside for ball. Count 1-1. 11-2. Mangum on top as we play here in the bottom half of inning number 4. Pence off the plate, 2-1 to Dusty. Mangum 4 in the first, 3 in the second, and then 4 more in inning number 3. There's a fly ball to left field, and that's the second home run of the ballgame for Dusty Pence. So Pence has hit a pair of home runs. She has singled, scored 3 times, and sold popcorn in between innings. Mangum on top now, 12-2. And that will end the ball game. 10-run rule. Yeah. So a solo home run in the bottom of the 4th inning. And Pence will end it. 12-2. Mangum wins it, and they are indeed 10-5 on the year. We'll take a timeout, come back and wrap this one up. Mangum wins it by a final score of 12-2 here on Classic Hits 97.7.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552. Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
Mangum Tigers win it here this afternoon by a final score of 12-2. Virtue of the long ball as Dusty Pence hit a solo shot in the bottom half of inning number 4. And that was the 10-run rule that went into effect there. Mangum wins it by a final score of 12-2. 12 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for Mangum. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 4 errors in the ball game by the Duke Lady Tigers. But you look at the home run situation. Dusty Pence had 2. Haven Gilbert, a home run. Sarah Rogers, a home run. Sydney Webb, a solo shot. Maddie Lively hit a home run, as did Kayla Reese. So Mangum getting it done with the long ball. And again, they win it by a final score of 12-2. We'll wrap things up after this timeout. Classic Hits 97.7.
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
So the Lady Tigers now, as we mentioned, 10-5 on the year. They will play at the Beast of the East tournament in Stonewall. One of the teams that they'll take on is Roth. Then they're back home on Monday of next week as they entertain Cash. And that ball game will get underway at 5:30. And then they will play Hobart a week from today. A week from today, the 2nd. We'll have that ball game for you here on Classic Hits 97.7. So an impressive victory by Richard Carney's club as they were quick to get this one underway. And then Richard made that long drive, got here, and barely got the lineup ready to go. It was time to play ball. And they beat Duke by a final score of 12-2. Lady Tigers of Duke now 6-4 on the year. And they will play again on Thursday of this week when they take on Burns Flat Dill City. Don't forget, baseball coming up along the network on Friday and Saturday as the tournament takes place. The conference baseball tournament takes place over at Hobart. We'll have ball games for you Friday at 4:30 and 6:30 on 98.7. That is News Radio 98.7. Also online with our Facebook pages at oksports.tv. And then 4 games on Saturday as well from the Shortgrass Conference Baseball Tournament featuring Mangum, Snyder, Navajo, Hollis, Hobart, Burns, Flat Dill City, Sayre, Cordell, and Carnegie. 12-2 your final score. Mangum wins it. They're 10-5 on the year. You've been listening to Mangum Sports on Classic Hits 97.7. Join us for Michael in the Morning tomorrow morning at 6 and every Monday through Friday morning 6 to 9 here on Classic Hits 97.7.